know?
You guys, what is it?
We're the Israelites.
Pardon me?
We're the Israelites.
You're the Israelites.
Yes. We are the
What is
chosen
the
tribe.
Israelites?
The Israelites are the 12 tribes of Israel. You know, from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So basically, do you have your own church?
You know, this is the church. The word church simply means to call out. Like we're out here on the corners to call out to our people and to warn them that destruction is coming to America. And that martial law is coming, the RFID chip.
That's what is coming, martial law?
Martial law is coming to America.
What's martial law?
Martial law,
Why are you
martial law-
filming? Why are you filming?
he can film it.
Oh, this is just to spread the word on the internet. It's for our protection also, because a lot of people don't agree with the message. So it's for our protection and also your protection.
Yep. But yeah, but basically martial law is going to be when the UN comes down and they declare martial law. The word martial simply means warlike. So it's going to be a warlike
So you
law.
mean you're not allowed to express yourself?
Yeah, you're not allowed to express yourself. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring out something. Since the spirit is on it. What is that? I think it's second Ezra
16, 70.
16 to 70. I'm going to read you something real quick.
That's in the Old Testament or the New Testament?
Well, the Apocrypha was a part of the 1611 King James Bible, but they took it out. Because it was a part of the Bible. But
So it's what you call
it's like an extra book now. Yeah, it's like an extra book now. Because they took it out. Just like, you know, if you read the New King James Version Bible, it has different words because if you read the 1611, there's no J, there's the I. You know? So that, you know, they switch words up. But let me read this.
Well, let me look at it. It's easier when where is the passage?
Well, this is second Ezra 16, and I'm gonna read it right here.
Okay, go
Second
ahead.
Ezra 16 and 71. Matter of fact, 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. And basically that word insurrection means uprising.
I know it is.
So we're basically doing it. We're starting the uprising. We're the beginning of the uprising, but the uprising is going to start spreading more. That's
So
why you see more.
why would there be the uprising?
Because we're uprising against America. You know, we're damning this place that it needs destroyed because it's a wicked society.
Why is that? Why is it wicked?
Because
We're
America.
from Canada.
Okay, America upholds homosexuality. You know, God created Adam and Eve. He didn't create Adam and Steve. You know, and in America, if you look around, the normal man in America doesn't know how to be a man. They want to be with another man, and that's not natural. But the Lord said anything about to unnatural people. You know, so a lot of these people are walking in darkness, and that's why a lot of these people are going to be destroyed because they're wicked. But predominantly our people, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the Lord is coming back to deal with them because those are His people.
So the 12 tribes of Israeli are
Of
what?
Israel.
Of
12
Israel,
tribes of
yeah,
Israel.
okay. Okay, those over there. But you mentioned the Native Americans.
Yeah, I'm a so-called Native American.
You're black.
Yeah, I look black, but I'm a so-called Native American. My dad's from the Creek tribe, my mom's from the Nottoway tribe.
Oh, is that right? Also, what?
Huh?
My two great-grandmothers were Native Americans.
Well, you go by your father's line. That's why I said that we're from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Because when you read the Bible, they always refer back to their fathers. Like if you go on a reservation, or you know, like this brother met my family, they'll always tell you, well, I don't remember if they said it to him, but they'll always say, well, this is my last name, and my father's, this is my father's father. They'll always refer back to their father because we come out of the line of our father.
So where were you born and raised?
I was born in New York.
You were born and raised
Yes,
in New
but
York?
we're coming back. We're coming back to tell our people that they're the Israelites. But let me finish reading this.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, "They shall be like madmen, sparing none," and that's talking about the UN, the United Nations. That's why they've been doing.
Why the United Nations?
Because the United Nations is basically like an undercover army. They're building up, taking thousands from each country. Like they got, I believe they got Russian troops, Chinese troops from Russia, and they're bringing in different troops because when they declared martial law, they're not going to use the U.S. Army, because the U.S. Army, most of them got family over here. So you know they're not going to attack their citizens like that. But you might have some that's down with it, but they're going to have on the blue helmets. Like when things got rough in Haiti, they sent the UN in.
Yeah, you know that, yeah.
So that's what they do, and that's what's going to happen during the hour of martial law. And what's happening now is America's economically being destroyed. Canada's economically being destroyed and financially being destroyed. And America is bringing in all of these other countries that's allied with them, and they're causing them to have beef with other countries, and now other countries are pushing America away. Because it was an incident, I forget which country it was, but it was by the EU, where they was towing an American ship. And one of the EU countries told them, don't bring that ship over. They actually fired at them with warning shots. Because a lot of countries are getting tired of America. America is holding Germany's gold. Germany wants their gold. You know, America caused Canada to go down because Canada, they're dragging Canada all around the world in war. You know, and all of these countries are starting to see that America is going down and they don't want to be with them. So, like, I believe it's August or September, the Chinese yuan is going to enter the IMF basket. And it's going to become a world currency. When that happens, you're going to have other countries jumping on board with China. Because right now, China and Russia are the two powerful countries on the planet Earth. America has outdated army equipment. Like when the proxy war started between Russia and Ukraine, America sent its proxy army over there, just like ISIS. ISIS is a proxy army for America. It's basically mercenaries.
You think so?
Yeah, it's mercenaries.
Why would ISIS be the proxy army for America?
Because America set up mercenaries over there to destabilize the Middle East. They want to run a gas line through Syria, and Syria won't let them, and that's why they want to get. I believe his name is Assad. They want to get Assad out of the seat because if they get a corporate government in there, then they can control that land and run a fight through them, and they don't have to deal with Russia.
But what made you realize all that? I'm just curious.
The spirit of the Lord, the Heavenly Father. You know, He blessed us with this knowledge. You know, that's why we give thanks to
But
the
how did you
Heavenly
get?
Father.
I'm just curious. You know, I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
Okay.
I agree with some of the things you say.
Okay.
When did you see the light? Where were you?
Well,
What was happening?
I was walking by. I was coming from an interview, and I came across the apostles at Great Millstone, and I heard from them. You know, I started coming down, writing down notes. You know, and eventually I came out here and started doing my own thing. You know, through the Spirit. And I come out here and teach the scriptures because the Lord said to go out there and feed my sheep. Like He told John. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that for you too. He told John in the 21st chapter. He told John to feed his sheep. You know, and that's what we out here to do is feed the sheep, which are the lowest tribes of Israel, the 12 tribes, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. I'm gonna read it.
Yeah.
This is, huh?
How many people are in the group of the 12 tribes?
There's no group. There's an awakening, but there's going to be 144,000 out of all, and there's 12,000 from each tribe that's going to wake up. There's going to be the prophets, and then you have the 1/3. You got the one third is going to be the children and the helpmates. Like the helpmates are the ones that help the elect, the 144,000. And then you're going to have women and children.
144,000.
Yeah, 144,000 prophets.
Isn't it
But
144,000? Isn't what religion is that? That believe that only so many will be saved?
I'm not sure, but it's 144,000. But the 1/3 is unnumerable. We don't know how much is going to be in the 1/3.
Okay.
You know, because it's going to be women and children. Different brothers might have more than one wife. You know, because we believe in polygamy. But in the ancient times.
The 12 tribes believe in polygamy.
Yes, believe in polygamy. Yes.
Okay, why?
Because our forefathers have more than one wife. Like Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they all have more than one wife. You know, like Jacob, he had 3 wives.
But how can you look after 2, 3 wives?
Well, it has to
how
come
can
with
you-
the spirit, you know. It has to come with the spirit. The Lord got to put that spirit on you. Because if you read Proverbs, the 31st chapter, it talks about how women destroy kings. Because women are very manipulative. women are very manipulative. So, you know, you gotta have a strong mind to deal with them. You know, but I believe in polygamy. You know,
You do.
I do believe in polygamy. But if you're gonna have more than one woman, then you have to financially be stable to
That's
take care of
right,
more
yeah.
than one woman.
Now, the other question I have, why do you feel that you need to dress that way, or just to attract attention? Or what?
Because this is what our forefathers were. This is what Yahweh Shai were. Like this is a depiction. I'll get that real quick. This is a depiction of Yahweh Shai, which is who the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I'm gonna read that.
But who taught you?
Huh?
Who taught
I'm
you?
gonna read it to you. Revelations 1 and 13. In the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, with a garment down to the foot. See, and our garments are down to the foot, as you can see.
Yeah.
It says, and girt about his paps with the golden girdle, and that's why we have that picture to depict it. You know. So those are what, and the fringes represent the laws. You know.
The laws.
The law, statutes, and commandments that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai gave us. So that's why we wear the fringes. So that's why we wear this, because this is
So
what
do you
our
have any women
forefathers.
in your group other than your spouses?
We don't. Our women are not allowed to come out because I know. I'll read it to you. No, I'll read it to you. I believe it's what is that? 2 Timothy.
Yeah. And then you can also go in like Ezekiel.
Do you believe everything he says?
Of course, the scripture says, "Can 2 walk together except they be agreed?" So we both believe in the same thing. That's why we're out here teaching our people, you know, and also teaching the other nations the truth about the Bible. Because really, like ultimately, all this is coming from the scriptures.
Yeah.
Like it's not like it's a church in a building, because the Bible tells you that God's not inside of a building.
Yeah.
Like when the Lord, who everyone really calls Jesus Christ, when he was talking, he was out with the people. So we're just
Yep.
doing like how the Lord was doing,
Okay.
you know.
So you're getting back to basics.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read this for you.
Okay.
This is 1 Timothy 2 and 12. But I suffered. No, I'm gonna start at 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach. So hey, that's a straight up cut to the women pastors in the church.
Yeah,
You know, 'cause
but
the women-
this is 2016,
Yeah, but
brother.
no, I know, but the Lord said that I didn't come to destroy the law, but I came to fulfill the law. So the law was never destroyed. All of this is still in effect. That's why you have some people that say, "Oh, I believe in the Old Testament." You can't only believe in the Old Testament. You have to believe in the New Testament, because the New Testament, Paul was around. You know, in the New Testament, it was translated from Greek and Latin by King James. King James had translators translate the Bible, and that's how you got the 1611 Bible. And then
Well,
you got Hebrew
I
interpreters.
wish you well.
Hey, well, thanks for coming. You know,
Thank
but
you
let me
so
let me
much.
let you know
It was
something.
interesting. That's good. I enjoyed it.
But let me let you know one thing before you go. America's going to be destroyed. Nuclear fire is going to wipe this place out. You know, and hey, even parts of Canada is going to get burnt. So, you know, hey, that's what's coming for America: destruction, death, martial law, famine. You know, it's going to be a food shortage in America. That's why they got genetically modified organisms. You know, GMOs. So, hey, you know.
But on the other hand, we have to be positive too, you know.
Hey, well.
All the best.
Hey, all right. Hey, yeah, so you know, hey man, you know, hey, that's the spirit, you know, hey, you gotta, like I said, you gotta tell the other nations what's coming too, you know, because hey man, all these people are gonna ultimately find out that what we're saying is the truth, you know, because hey man, that's the times we in, man, you know, we in serious times, and you see how the spirit, you know, switch the spirit around, you know, so now hey, we're gonna get right into it. This is Salat. This is Salat. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Yeah, destruction to the world and them that dwell therein. All right, talking about 2/3 of our people, you know, that's dwelling in the world. Because hey, 2/3 of our people could have never told her that. Hey, pin the camera on this group. See, that's what our people want to be doing, man. They want to be on a level of this group, man. You know, they want to be on a level of this. See, that shows you right there. That's clear proof. That's clear proof that these groups join heirs with the so-called white man. If you walk down this avenue of 32nd Street, you see nothing but Maseratis and Lamborghinis and shit, man. You know, because they join heirs with the so-called white man. You know, and they're going to go into slavery with the so-called white man. You know, for their wickedness. But it says, woe to them that dwell in the world, you know? Because, hey, destruction to 2/3 of our people. Because 2/3 of our people could have never even dealt with that woman like that, you know? Because, hey, she didn't want to hear it. When, you know, when you started saying through the Spirit that the Lord suffered not a woman to teach, she don't want to hear that. She like, shh, shh, shh. You know, they don't want to hear that, man. You know, because these women are indoctrinated in the right mind, you know? But as you can see, you know, since they're from Canada, because I heard Canada's food is a little bit better than America, you can tell they're not as bugged out like these Americans, man. You know, when you meet other people from other countries, they're not as bugged out like these Americans, man. These Americans are all GMO'd out and shit, you know? They can't even hold a regular conversation without saying some stupid shit, you know? But, it says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, one people stand up to fight against another and swords in their hand. You know, because, hey, man, that's talking about World War III. Because ultimately, you know, World War III is going to pop off, man. You know, and by the time World War III pop off, you're going to have martial law. And it's going to be a mini war in the streets, man. You know, you think Iraq was bad, man. You wait till the economy collapse and everybody goes toe to toe, and there's no one to protect you but the man upstairs, which is Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you know? That's what we looking for, our protection, you know? Like King David said, the Lord is my fortress, you know, the Lord is my hedge, you know, basically his leader, you know? That's what we looking for, our leader, man, for our protection, you know? We not looking for the police to protect us, you know? Because, hey, the police are your damn enemies, you know? They cause more trouble than they solve, you know? They're the biggest gang in the world, you know, but they'll go around fucking with Jakes, you know? Anyway, it says, for there shall be sedition among men invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. All right, and that's talking about, you know, as you can see, like the protests is starting to happen. You know, the protests are getting bigger. You know, you used to have mainly provocateurs out, but now you got real people out in the streets. Now you got real people out in the streets that's protesting, you know, against America, because a lot of people are starting to wake up to the BS of America. But you still got most of the population that's dumbed down. Because, hey, man, they got everything planned out. All these people eating GMOs, they breathing in chemtrails, they're drinking fluoride water, and that's why these people can't even hold a normal conversation, man. These people are stupid, man. You know, they're not even eating real food. When you buy oranges, some oranges don't even have seeds. Everything, what does the scripture say? Every seed of his kind. You know, when it breaks down about plants, you know, everything is supposed to have a seed, you know?